Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl Leah and I'm back with another video.
There's no one like you around, oh baby.
Today's video is gonna be based on how I feel like I should go into
my new year. I'm only doing like this
because a lot of people are saying like a lot of controversy things about how January 1st is not when the new year starts. Apparently it's supposed to be like in the springtime, like March, like when the trees and stuff start blooming and all of the winter go away and all of that. Like that's supposed to be the reset of the new year, but I don't know. I'm a little iffy about it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this year definitely feels different. Like, it doesn't feel like a new year. It doesn't feel like it's 2026. It low-key feel like it's still 2025. We're just put in our heads with all of this stuff that the government tries to issue out and say that, oh, this is this, this is that. It's a lot that, like, if you're really in tune with it, maybe it'll make sense to you, like what I'm talking about. But it's a lot that they tell us that's not true. They feed us false information. I definitely feel like it's all just a hoax. But anyways, today's video, I'm going to be discussing the things that I'm taking into the new year and the things that I'm leaving in the past. It's 8 o'clock right now, 8 p.m. to be exact. And I'm pretty sure it's January 2nd. Now, let me show y'all something. My phone, the device that I was using to film on is messed up. If you haven't already looked at my last video, what are you doing? Especially because it was the Queen's birthday. Like, hello, excuse me. Minus all that, my phone is messed up, so I haven't been able to post any vlogs out. I did a lot of videos, y'all, and I actually went on a trip recently too. I'm trying to post that towards the end of this vlog, as a matter of fact. No, y'all gonna have to wait till I show y'all my reset for 2026. You know, a little spice. For today's vlog, I'm gonna be telling y'all the things that I am taking into 2026 and the things that I will be leaving out this year, because this year is going to be the year of development. We are going to come a long way. We're going to accomplish so many goals. We're going to get into so many things. Hopefully everything falls through with the grace of God, honey. So a lot of things that I did last year was prioritize how other people felt and not so much as myself. I always put other people before me. And that's probably why I'm in the hole I'm in now. Like, I done went from getting so many things stolen to being in like certain situations that I shouldn't have been in, to almost losing my life. Like, it was a lot of stuff that I did through that year that I'm not doing this year. I'm not doing it. Sad how it takes for another year to come around for us to be like, oh yeah, this is gonna change, when it really could have already changed. Like, you don't have to wait for it to be a whole new year in order to start changing your ways. You change any point in time, but I low-key feel like it'll just be like, yeah, this is a new start. Not a new year, but a new start. So I want to change that. I don't want to prioritize other people and how they feel. If you're not my family, if you're not, I don't know, me, I'm not, like, I don't care anymore. I really don't care. Like, all strings attached. I'm not gonna let how people feel about me affect me anymore, because I know for sure that nobody else's opinion matters and there's no validation needed for anybody else's opinion. That's one thing, prioritizing. I'm going to make sure, so the thing that I will take into the new year, I am going to make sure that I put myself first and myself first only. Okay, because I'm not no longer going to be like, oh, you need this? Oh, I got you. No, it's gonna be like, oh, you need this? Okay, let me see if I can help you. Let me check in with my little schedule. Let me see if the way that my life is, if it fits in with your needs. Because I used to do a lot of like, oh, you need this? Like, I was a helper. Like, I was a handout for people. People only used me for that. People only wanted to be close to me for that. Whether, I'm not even just talking about money or anything, I'm talking about in general. Like, some of my people who I call my friends, like, they would like only really ever have a conversation with me if they needed some advice. Only ever have a conversation with me if they needed me to help them do something to get them to a certain standard or through a certain situation. I'm done. I'm tired. My hands are tied with all of that. So yeah, Prioritize myself. And I kid you not, at the end of the year, if you were to do this too, if you figured out that you are a person who just gives and gives and gives and doesn't give yourself anything, I'm telling you, baby, you'll probably be at the top. The person that recently posted a stream, and he was like saying, if you take January 1st all the way to December 31st, which is it'll be the end of this new year, you'll see that you accomplished so much. That year, with only focusing on yourself, focusing on things that are most important, and letting go of anything that is like, sidetracking you, then you accomplish so much. Another thing that I'm also taking away out of the new year, doubting myself. Your typical P word is procrastination. When you take procrastinating and put it into prioritizing, you'll notice a big difference in your life. And you can do this by not reacting on the small things and noticing the big things. Before I decided to do this little change of myself and like understand that certain things cause for a reaction and certain things don't, I would react on the smallest things with crashing out. Somebody could do something that I have a pet peeve of, and I will literally crash out over it, cuss them out, tell them how I felt about it, and just like put my personal opinion. But whole time while I'm doing this, what if I just said all of that for no reason? What if that person doesn't even care about how I felt about it? What if they're just doing it just to rage bait me? See, she's having a good day, let me ruin it. And I'm just like, now I'm just thinking about it. I'm just like, they didn't deserve a reaction at all. They didn't deserve for my time and my thinking like that. So when you prioritize, this is what you're going to do. Prioritizing is like having something organized at a fast pace. Say that you've been thinking for months that you were going to get into a certain hobby or you were going to get into this certain craft of yours. And you've been manifesting it and you've been saying that you're going to stick to it and all of this. But when it comes today that you say you were going to stand on business, you said and you procrastinated it. How about instead of procrastinating, when that day comes, prioritize it. Enjoy it. Enjoy the feeling that you get to do this new thing in your life. People have like a certain concept of life gets boring sometimes. Make it unboring. Go find a new craft to do. Go outside. Go for a run. Get with friends. Talk to friends. Go out for a drive. Go out for a walk. Get to know yourself. Do certain things that you've never done before. And when you do this and you prioritize that, you'll start to see that it wasn't all that hard in the first place. You'll start to understand that it's a real important for you to try out new things in life in order to get to the mindset that you want through this year. If you had a trash year in 2025, let's not make it trashy now. Like, you could have been controlled that year. I know everybody goes through their own things, because I'm going through a lot. But anyways, I know you go through your own things. I know it's a lot that happens within a whole 12 months. But if you would have just sat and maybe figured out like different ways to change something or change the way you felt about certain things, maybe your year wouldn't even have affected you as much as what you think it has. Like me, I went through the most with like people and like wanting to be in relationships and follow love and all of this, and like feel like I needed to be like around a lot of people and have like a big group of friends, when the whole time all I needed was myself and God. Like, I found God in 2025, and that is why now I'm here today and I can tell you the things that you should do differently in the year. Like, y'all, wait, the whole video was gonna be different anyways. Like, I wasn't even gonna do this. I wasn't even going to give y'all my personal opinions on like how you should change your year. I really was just going to say and tell y'all the things that I'm changing in 2025. But like, honestly, my opinion doesn't really matter, because while I'm telling y'all this, I can learn from my own words too as well. If you ever notice how like you can tell a friend something, you'll look back at what you told your friend and you'll be like, why aren't I listening to my own advice? I just told my friend this last Tuesday. Why is it not clicking into my head? Literally only because sometimes you need to hear it in order for it to measure in your head. We are like computers. Just like how when you open up a computer and it's all new and it's like graded and you have to put all your information into it. Like my phone, for instance, y'all. I just got a new phone. Remember in the last clip I was telling y'all, I will get a phone. And I kept manifesting this and I kept manifesting this. And by the grace of God, it happened. Y'all, I got the iPhone 17. Thank you, Jesus.
Nice.
Got a new number. I told my people, I was like, yeah, I want a new phone. I want a new number. I want to change everything that happened. I want to restart. I want to do everything differently. And so, like, y'all, if I can do this, you can do it too. When your mind is at health and like you're stable, figured out that certain things doesn't cause for a certain reactions. And this might sound familiar if you watch my other video. If you haven't, go check it out. Because what are you doing? You start realizing a lot of things change. I'm telling you, you'll make a change. Boom.
Feel it coming in the air. Heaven free from everywhere. Only thing that's on my mind is who's gonna run this town tonight.
Vision boards. So, I am a person who loves to manifest certain things and who loves to see things come to light. If you didn't really understand a theme that I was talking about, you know, like those bad habits that we have, you'll notice that turning into good habits. Like those bad habits, like alcohol, drugs, like, you know, your usual biting your nails, talking to toxic people, like being a toxic person. Bad habits that you can gain when you go through certain things in your life until it starts happening to you. If you're one of the people who do one of these things and you think, oh, well, smoking, that's not really a bad habit, it's just like everybody smokes, you know, everyone smokes. Yeah, but like, were you smoking once before? And like, when you notice that you started getting to the point where you realized you needed it, that you couldn't get away from it, and you wanted to stop doing it but you can't. That is what a habit is. Like dealing with toxic people. Like, you ever not dealt with someone toxic and then you realize you actually fell in love with people who were toxic because maybe how it makes you feel in a way or whatever? I'm going to talk to y'all about manifestation. When you're manifesting something, it can be something big, something small, or something as little as a pinky finger. Manifesting is very magical in a way. And I'm not delusional, I promise. It's just when the way manifesting works, so like my phone. I wanted my phone for so long. I've been wanting a new phone for like, it was almost going on a month. And that whole month I spent looking at new phones. I was thinking about it. I was dreading it. And the moment that I stopped thinking about it, after I already put in, like, I already put out there that I wanted a new phone and I was still thinking about it. But the moment that I stopped thinking about it and I just started living my life without a phone and realized that I didn't really need one, that's when it happened. That's when I was able to get the phone. And that it's a phone that I never even expected to have. I didn't even know I was going to be able to get to this point. Like when these phones first came out, I was like, who wants that? I started seeing videos about it and like good footage that it can create. And I was like, you know what? Low key, I want one of those. I was like, nah, I'm not going to be able to get one of those. I don't have enough money for all that. By the grace of God and my wonderful mother, I was able to get it. But no, with manifestation, when you manifest something, you have to put it out there and then completely forget that you want it or you manifested it. Put it out there and then forget it. Put it out there to God. Talk to God about it. Pray about it. And when you do that, leave it in God's hands. I'll be creating a vision board on one of my videos. So right now, go ahead and subscribe so that you can be able to see the vision board process. I'm going to create it in a video that I have super important and planned. I don't know when yet, but I have it planned. You can take a board. It's called a vision board for a reason. Hello. It's like a cardboard, and then you take like a bunch of pictures from CVS that you print out from your electronic device. You take pictures and you put them on a board, and then you just like look at it and you're like, yeah, this is everything I'm going to accomplish throughout these 12 months. This is everything I'm going to live up to, and then I'm going to get to this point within these 12 months. Honestly, I like to keep mine on my device. I feel like instead of just looking at it at home, I could look at it everywhere. I can look at it on the go. Anywhere that I go to, I can have it right there because I always have my cell phone with me. I always have electronics with me like I go. So I always put it on each electronic that I have. Computer, phone, iPad. Those three things so that every time I turn it on, I can see it. And I'm just like, yep, this is in motion. This is in motion. This is what's going to happen. And it doesn't have to be, like I said, a board. Unless you're into crafts and stuff like that. If you just want to save a little money, you can go to Pinterest. I love Pinterest. I'll show y'all how to make the vision board through Pinterest or through this app called Cove. Cove is like low-key like Pinterest, except you don't have to create a board and then put it on your wallpaper. All within an app actually. So you can take the app and like go through it every day, and then you can title it with the different pictures on what this is. So I said I had a business trip coming up or something. I am actually going to take the Cove app and I'm going to go into it and put like, yeah, this is something I want to do. And then you can actually track your process while doing this. You can track your process of the things that you're accomplishing. You can still create a vision board but you can track it by using Cove. So like you can do like live blogs and videos, pictures, you can do all that and then label it like the things that I've accomplished this 12 months, the things that I've done through the past 3 months. Like me, I have a lot planned. I'm not gonna tell you because I don't want nobody to steal the ideas, but it's a lot planned this year and I'm so excited to be able to do this. And just I love all of my subscribers. I don't care if we're small, if we're a small family, or like if like it's a small supporting thing, but I just love the fact that I can come on to somewhere, onto a platform and put out to the world, you know, certain things like whether it's motivational speaks, vlogs. Sometimes watching vlogs, you don't even know this, but sometimes people watch vlogs to get motivated. So that's why it's like when you see a YouTuber upload a video, you're like, oh, what did they do? Let me see what they're doing. How about when you see what they're doing, you could try to do what they did too. You can do this too as well. It's not that hard. All you need is a phone. You don't need a camera, but if you want to get a camera, like you really want to be professional or whatever, get a camera, a really good camera. I would say get the Sony ZV-F1. I had this camera before it got stolen. For about four years. It was for 4 years, and it was a really good camera. It was good on it. All I needed was my SIM card and everything like that. It was amazing, and it came with a vlogger's kit, so you have the tripod and all that, and the microphones too as well. I will make a video about Christ because it's so much that I could say, but I don't want to say too much. I just want to get y'all to understand that this is the season of healing. 25 is a season that everything will change. It's the season of forgiving. Like I said, it's the season of forgetting. It's the season that this is your year. Your year. I really believe that, like I said before, it's not a new year yet. It's not a new year until February or March. Like, that's just how it is. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to see more of me, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and then DM me if you want to get a closer spiritual connection with God, or either if you want to get a closer connection on what everything was about in here. So, bye guys. Talk to you later. Hey y'all, so I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Honestly, it was something a little different that I wanted to do, like a new concept. If you like this way of my videos, make sure you give it a big thumbs up so I can continue to make content like this. You know, it's a little fun. I'm kind of into like movie and like nature directing and stuff, so you might see more content like this. Honestly, it is super cold outside, so if y'all don't like my video, I'ma be so mad, bro, literally. Okay, but minus all of that, I just want to say that I hope whoever was going through a tough time during their last year, I hope you really sit with your thoughts and listen to everything that I said you can actually do in order to make this year or these 12 months good months. If you were like me, you didn't eat your grapes up under the table, it's other ways that you can guide your life into a better direction, and nothing bad is ever going to stop. Unfortunately, that's just the world we live in. Something is bound to happen every single day, and honestly, You just gotta fight through it. You just gotta fight your battles. Pray to God. And just know that the enemy is always gonna come after you. Nothing is perfect, okay? It just makes you stronger with the things that you go through in life. So I love y'all so much. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Bye. Okay. I feel like the question that everyone always dreads is, where will we be in the next few years? And honestly, if you were just to get up, forget about everything that you went through that dreadful year, you'll understand and you'll be able to see a big difference in the new year that is here and that is now. Take a leap of faith and don't forget to trust in the process. Ask yourself what you're most passionate about and learn how to stick to the plan that you have. And don't lose yourself in the midst of it. Don't forget that it's okay to be alone, it's okay to heal, and then it's okay to always come back. The people that stay through your healing process are the people who deserve a real purpose into your life. Don't stress it, you're gonna be okay. Happy New Year, and I hope everybody got the memo.